What is going on, guys? Sinister here, back with another video, and we are taking a look at the patch notes for the latest patch in Paladins. It's the Open Beta 57 patch notes, Bird of Prey, and we got a new champion. Now, this is my first patch notes for Paladins. If you watched my patch notes for Smite Tactics or Hand of the Gods, I gotta get used to that. I don't know why. Was it Smite Tactics at first, and then they changed it? Because I always thought it was Smite Tactics, but it's Hand of the Gods Smite Tactics. Nevertheless, I don't even know why I got into that. We're getting into this patch notes. New champion called Strix, Bird of Prey. He's got, I wish they did more. I'm kind of, I mean, he looks cool, but like, they gave him the wrong kit, in my opinion, for the way he looks. They just gave him the most generic soldier kit. We'll go through it, and you'll understand what I mean. He has a base of 200 health and his abilities. His first ability is a Talon Rifle. It's a powerful rifle. Fires one shot, 1300 damage every 1300 damage shot every second. So one shot per second. From what I saw, it was pretty much guaranteed damage, pretty much a guaranteed kill when you have it scoped in. But if you don't have it scoped in, it's very hard to hit and the damage is reduced. So that's kind of what I picked up on there. And he has a sidearm, which is a semi-automatic pistol that deals 250 damage every shot. So you already see the trend. You got a sniper, switch to your pistol. That's a very standard soldier in any Call of Duty battlefields, you know, something like that. And then, sorry, second ability. Oh, no, that wasn't his second. Okay, so that's interesting. So his first ability is the Talon Rifle. And then a sidearm with a semi-automatic pistol. I don't know how that works. I'll have to look into that. And then the second ability would be the scope. So that's kind of what I said there, where you can scope in. So, okay, so I'm guessing ability 1 is your pistol, and you can just kind of hip fire that, or you could, or sorry, your sniper, or you can switch to your pistol. I don't know how that would work. So that's just ability 1, and then, or not ability 1, but you know what I mean, your main weapon. And then your other ability would be scoping in. So you look down your scope to gain point of accuracy, and then you can also fire a flare. And that flare reveals enemies in a large radius, and if that flare sticks to them, it deals periodic damage. No, okay, that's what I thought. I thought those were the abilities. That I really wish they didn't do that. They need to change that, because that makes it look like this is one ability. So I was right. Sniper is the first ability. You got your sidearm for your other one. And then you got your scope, and then your flare. So you got your sniper, you can scope in, you can no scope if you want, you can switch to your pistol if they get close to you. Once you're zoomed in, you're going to do a lot of damage with that sniper. And when you're zoomed in, I think you have to zoom in to hit the flare. No, you don't have to, so you can hit the flare at any time. Reveals enemies who are invisible, or, you know, in stealth or any form like that, but it also sticks to them and deals periodic damage. It doesn't say that here, but I remember that from watching his release, so we'll make a video when he comes out and I'm able to test him, and then we'll actually show you all of his abilities in action like that. You can switch to your other weapons. That's what it is. We have a quick switch for switching between the weapons. So, pretty cool. And then his ultimate... Oh, no. Okay, I was wrong again. His ultimate is Flashbang. We'll go through that real quick. Basically, just throw a Flashbang. That's it. Stuns them, and the sound is altered to a very high-pitched squeal, so, I mean, it's just like a flashbang in Call of Duty or Battlefield or anything like that. And then his other ability is Stealth. Nothing there. Pretty generic. If you fire your weapon, it breaks stealth. There's a little bar that runs down, and once it runs out, it automatically breaks. So, from what I gathered, we got, you can switch weapons with Q. You got your weapon, your second weapon, your flare, and your stealth. So those are your 4 abilities: sniper, pistol, flare, stealth. And then your ultimate is a flashbang, and then you can switch between the weapons. Okay. Weird. We'll have to see how it plays out. Maybe just reading it is a little more complex for me, but I don't know. Now we have some updates along with the new champion, though. Legendaries and Nocturnal default. Your stealth consumes 50% slower. Ambush. Weapon shots made in stealth deal 15% more damage. Sorry, this goes to the new god. We're not jumping into the updates yet. Crack shot weapon. Your sidearm deals 20% more damage to targets that your sniper has damaged within 4 seconds. His cards, armor, gain 50, 100, 150, and 200 health. Trigger control, reduce the maximum sidearm inaccuracy by 8 to 32%. Infused crystals increase the ammo count of both your weapons by 1 to 4. That'd be really interesting on this champion for the sniper to get 4 extra sniper shots before having to reload. Be pretty intense. White Knuckle reduces sidearm recoil by up to 80%. You could basically have a laser there. Relentless, reduce the movement speed penalty of the scope, scaling from 25 to 100%. You could have a dead shot accuracy with that. Overburn, your flare reveals for an additional 1 to 4 seconds. Roost, while stationary and in scope, consume up to 32% less stealth resource. Okay. Okay, I get it. So you can be stealth and stationary and zoomed in. So as long as you don't fire. The Flare XL, increase the reveal range from 20% to 80%. Dexterous, reduce the time to swap your sidearm from 20 to 80%. Cooled Mags, reduce the time, every 2 seconds your inactive weapon generates 2 to 8 ammo. That's really, 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 really good. I want that. I want that for a sniper pistol to just automatically get ammo on your other weapon. You know, if they come in close range, switch, you get ammo on your sniper. If you're sniping and you run out of your pistol because somebody ganked you, well, that whole time you're sniping, you're getting more ammo back in your pistol. So that's a really good card. Bushwhack, swapping your pistol grants 10 to 40% lifesteal for 20 seconds. That is amazing. That's another good one. If you get up to that 40%, you get ganked by, I don't know, let's just say you get ganked by a Grover, because why not? Swap out your pistol, you get a bunch of lifesteal. Really nice. Resourceful, flare cooldowns 10 to 40% faster while your sidearm is not active. Stalker, you stealth. It goes hand in hand with the stealth. So when you're stealth, increase your reload speed by 10 to 40%. Guerrilla Tactics, eliminations grant 10 to 60 stealth resource. Escape Plan, entering stealth below 65% HP heals you for 100 to 400. And remember, you have a base health of 2,000, I believe. So if you're at 65%, that would be about, I don't know, let's just say you're at 1,500 health for shits and giggles. You pop that, you get 400 health, you're almost at the full. So, not bad. And the last one would be Tactical Retreat. While in stealth, you gain 10 to 40% movement speed for 2 seconds when entering stealth. That's a good one. That's like a generic, like, rogue type thing. Like, while you're in stealth, you get to move faster. So, pretty cool there. Even though he's not a rogue, he's a sniper, but whatever. General, added the reticle change over the target. Added use profanity filter. I don't know why anyone wants to do that. The featured champion during top play will now play a top play specific line. VGS will be blocked for all others, but only during the intro and only while this top play voice line is playing. That's weird. I don't quite understand that. When action is taken against a player that you have reported, there will be a message notification. Added automatic Vox callouts when being attacked. New champions will now be automatically banned in competitive for 2 weeks. And then some general bug fixes being an issue where Kanoki spray displaying the wrong image. The quest reroll button not working. Some ranked issues right there. I don't really want to get into all these. Now we got some customizations here. Strix, you get champion skin and weapon. Phoenix, champion skin, weapon. Voice pack for Strix. Emote 360 no scope. MVP, mission accomplished. So there is the new champion, Strix. Pretty cool, but you see what I said when I meant like just your generic soldier. He's got a sniper, and then he's got a pistol to switch to. He's got a flashbang, and I mean, I don't know. It's just, I want something new. We already got snipers in here and pistols, and I think they're biting off more they can chew. I think they're trying to just put out champions. I think Paladins has more champions than Overwatch does now. That shouldn't happen. I think they just need to slow down on releasing them, let the game kind of milk a little bit. I don't think they've given enough time for the fan base to go up to be releasing champions like this at a regular pace. My opinion. Could be wrong, but we got Victor here. Some updates to Victor, I should say. He gets champion voice pack, weapon, and spray. Look like this. Oh, that's so Halo themed. Oh my. even if it's not Smite, man, Hi-Rez will do as much as they can to get away with not just, man, between the Pokemon skins and now the Halo, What else is there? Oh, man. Pokemon's big with them. I'm trying to think of other stuff they've done. I can't think of it right off the top of my head, but you had the Ash Ketchum skin and the Bowser and all that. Lex, we got the champion skin plus the voice pack, weapon, and spray for Lex. Pretty cool suit there. I'm not gonna lie, the Lexo suit. How do we say it? This is V1 K-Tor, so pretty cool there. Inara, Sunstone, uncommon, champion skin and weapon. Cassie, the same thing. They did a double Inara. Oh no, Inara gets another one. Okay, so she gets Obsidian and Cosmic, which is a champion skin plus a weapon. So 2 for Inara, 1 for Cassie. We got a Deep Space chest, which I'm going to assume you will find these in here because they're kind of space themed. Deep Space spoils. Win 3 siege games and be rewarded with a Deep Space chest. So you can win these chests by playing. Pretty cool. Win 3 siege games. Text queue rotation of the map. Added siege waterway. Champions in general. Here we go. Now we got some changes to the champions. Prove the behavior how Root and Void Grip detect what abilities they can interrupt and prevent. Root and Void Grip will now use the same logic as Cripple to determine what abilities they work against. Champions without a reload can no longer buy Deft Hands. On to Fernando. Charge now passes through shields. Thank you. Cooldown increase from 8 seconds to 10 seconds. Shit. Alright, you give one, you gotta take the other. Understandable. Shield description updated to indicate that the shield does indeed last for 10 seconds. Fireball no longer reduces healing, though. I get that. Fernando's pretty solid. I don't think he needed the anti-heal. You can always get anti-heal anyway, of course. Cards, brand reworked. Fireball reduces healing by 20 to 80% for 3 seconds. So that's what it is. Brand got reworked. The Fireball... So basically, if you get Brand now on the card, that's where you get the anti-heal. It goes from 20 to 80% for 3 seconds, depending on the rank. Genos, Stellar Wind, his movement speed is reduced from 75% to 65%. That was a need. Astral Mark, healing reduced from 250 per second to 220 per second. And that's it for him. Lex, his magnums are now semi-automatic. Cue the choir. I personally think Lex, this is my opinion, was the worst champion. I don't know. He wasn't doing enough damage to me. I don't know. The semi-automatic, I don't even have to read the rest. That right there can just tell me, okay, it's a little more reliable now. No longer repeatedly fire when holding down, though. Okay, I can deal with that. I mean, now that I think of it, though, that might hurt him because... I don't know. We'll have to see. Time between shots reduced from 0.7 seconds to 0.35 seconds. Now we're getting somewhere. Let's read them all before we judge. Damage reduced from 680 to 400. Ammo count increased from 6 to 10. Now loses accuracy when fired repeatedly. Animations updated so that one gun can be finishing the fire animation and the other gun fires. So instead of having semi-automatic guns that take about a second in between to fire, deal some damage, only 6 bullets, they're now semi-auto, so you can trigger finger them. You can't hold them down anymore, though, so you got a trigger finger. Little less damage, but half the time in between the shots with more ammo. It's a big change to him, considering those magnums are specific, that was a big part of his kit. So we'll see how it works. It could be interesting, could be bad, could be good, but we're going to have to actually see it out and play. His legendary cards, Heroism, got reworked. You gain 90% damage reduction and CC immunity while using Combat Slide. Hell yeah. We're getting that card. Leon, legendary cards, no longer her precision no longer grants increased damage. I can deal with that. Leon does enough damage as is. My weapon, this is a bug fix. Mako, Dredge Anchor, fix a bug when shooting your weapon before hooking someone. Could cancel the hook. I never had that happen to me, but okay. Pip cards, reload, updated the text to indicate that the reload does not activate when Pip heals himself. Pep in the step, fixed a bug where this card would increase his Pip's movement speed. Okay, interesting. Ruckus, his repulsor field removed from the game completely. Okay. Emitter moved from alt fire to ability 1. So we're getting like a rework for Ruckus here, essentially. Okay, interesting. Missile Launcher is the new ability. It fires 2 missiles that deal 250 damage each in a large area. So Ruckus is just going to be doing even more damage? I don't know. We'll find out. Metal March got reworked. His missile launcher gains 5 to 20% damage reduction for 3 seconds after activating missile launcher. Okay, so wow. So this new ability is going to give you more damage in a large area. So about 500 damage in a large area, and then after you use it, you get up to 20% damage reduction. Okay, I don't know what they're trying to do with Ruckus here, but that's a little crazy. At the Ready also got reworked and goes to his missile launcher. When you hit an enemy with it, it reveals them for up to 4 seconds. Crystal Capacitor, again reworked to match missile launcher. It reduces the cooldown up to 2 seconds. Okay, another one reworked for missile launcher. Opulence. Heal for 75 to 300 health when activating missile launcher. Good lord, this missile launcher is gonna be the shit. Legendary cards, his flux generator also got reworked. Increased the shielding from emitter by 50. I thought they removed. Okay, no, they moved that and they removed repulsor field. Okay, makes a little more sense. Sky, her poison bolts, duration reduced from 5 to 4 seconds. Tick frequency increased from 1 second to 0.2 seconds. So huge tick increase there. Damage is now 0.5% per tick, but still 10% over the duration of each poison bolt. And it no longer reduces the healing, but I'm sure a legendary card will do so. Surprise attack, the damage is increased by 200. Debilitate is also reworked, and here we go. The poison bolts dot now deals 33% more damage twice as fast. Her Decrepify, poison bolts reduce healing by 20 to 80% for 3 seconds. So I guess what they're trying to do is reduce a little bit of the built-in anti-heal and make those more specific towards the cards, which I completely understand because I do think there was a little too much anti-heal in the game. Ying, her dimensional link, speaking of a healer and support, added UI indicator for targeting specific illusions to swap places with. Like that. That got a little confusing. Illusionary Rift no longer spawns deployables. Now employs a global buff on all allies that heals them for 600 health per second for 8 seconds. Wow. While Illusionary Rift is active, Dimensional Link can now teleport you to any ally. Okay, so Ying is going to be super strategic, a lot more support oriented now than just deploying a decoy and hoping that it heals your teammates. Very interesting. I'm kind of excited to play some Paladins again. I took a little break from it. Ying, I'm kind of excited to play. I'm not going to lie. I'm really excited to play Ying. Ruckus might be a little crazy. Lex is going to be interesting. I'm not sure how that'll work. Genos got nerfed pretty decently, but like it's still Genos. I mean, Fernando is going to be interesting now that you can pass through shields. Fernando dashing through a Fernando shield will be fun to watch. And then the new god. I mean, I'm not saying the new god was bad by any means. He looks good. He looks like he may be fun. I just think you could have done something different. My opinion, personally. Overall, the patch was the patch. It is open beta, so take it as for what it is. This was 3 days ago. I did miss it, of course. Nevertheless, that is going to wrap it up, guys. If you enjoyed it, be sure to subscribe for more content like this. And until next time, I'll see you again soon.